Modern applications demand real-time actions, but struggle with latency, scale, and freshness. Let's understand how to use Datablit with a gratification abuse use case. Many businesses offer discounts, cashbacks, and easy returns to attract customers. But what if these perks start hurting your business? Every year, companies lose at least 2% of their sales to gratification abuse. So the goal is simple: reward genuine customers and restrict abusive behavior in real time. Using Datablit, we will walk through how you can use Datablit from data ingestion to real-time actions in minutes. In this use case, we will be showing claim options only to genuine customers with a low claim history, ensuring customer trust without hurting the revenue. Let's jump right into our case with 6 easy steps. Step 1. Datablit Setup. We will start by creating a new project in Datablit. Let's call it Gratification Abuse. Click to open a project. Next, we will be adding a source by clicking the plus button. A source is where user action happens. Select the source type and give it a name. Install the Datablit SDK in the codebase. Once the package is installed, let's initialize the Datablit with the Datablit.init function inside a use effect in our main layout. Next, copy the secret API key from the source and paste it into our initialization code. That's it. The application is ready to collect customer data. Generally, we call the identify function when a user signs in or loads the application. Here, for simplicity, I've called the identify function on user change. As the selected user changes, it will load and fetch the selected user profile along with its traits. Here, if I select Arjun Patel from the dropdown and run SQL command to fetch data from the identify table. Identify table stores user data and its traits, as you can see here, for Arjun Patel. Step 2. Collect customer data. Now we need to track the user events like order placed and claims submitted to detect patterns. User event data is stored in the events table. Let's capture when a user places an order. On clicking the Place Order button, the Place Order function runs. Inside this function, we will be calling Datablit.track, which takes an event name, order placed, and the event properties that we will be tracking here, like the number of items ordered, total order value, and the item's ID, along with their names. Let's place an order for Arjun Patel. Click the event to see properties in detail, like event type, which is track here, order value, items list, and many more. Next, join the Identify and Event table to get the holistic view of each user, like user ID, name, items name with their IDs, order value, and events name. Next, I will be tracking when the user raises a claim. When the Raise Claim button is clicked, the Handle Claim Submit function runs. Inside it, we call Datablit.track again with the event name Claim Submitted, and the property we will be tracking here would be claim type selected from the dropdown. To test this, place an order and raise a claim by selecting claim type Wrong Item. Hit the profile of Daniel Walker. Here you can see the event Claim Submitted has been recorded along with the event properties. Step 3. Aggregate event metrics with signals. It is crucial to identify past behavior and present actions of the user for any business decision. For this, we will aggregate events in real time with Datablit Signal to count total orders in the last 24 hours and lifetime, and total claims in the last 24 hours and lifetime. To count the orders placed by the user in the last 24 hours, I will create a signal with key orders 24 hours. The signal type would be real-time with a 24-hour aggregation window, and the filter expression would be event equals order placed. Here, if we place an order for Aline, the order count would be 1. Evaluate the signal to confirm. If we place an order again, the result for signal orders 24 hours count will increase to 2. This means our signal is working fine. Similarly, create a signal to count the claims raised by the user in the last 24 hours with key claims 24 hours. Now, we will count the orders and claims of a user for lifetime. For this, we will create a batch signal with key user lifetime. And we want to run this job every 1 hour, so the execution frequency would be 1 hour. Write a SQL query to count the number of orders placed and claims submitted by the user in their lifetime. Paste the query and hit Submit to create a batch signal. Next, write a SQL query that breaks down each user's orders and claims and calculates their claim percentage, which is total claims made by the user divided by total orders placed by the user, for both lifetime and the last 24 hours, to identify risky user behavior. Step 4. Real-time analytics. Click the Add Chart button to create a chart. Paste the SQL query and select the x-axis value, which is user ID, and y-axis as user lifetime claim percentage. This will map the user with their lifetime claim percentage. Here, most users have very less claim percentage, and few have more than 40% claim rate. Similarly, if I create a graph for the claim percentage of each user for the last 24 hours to understand the recent behavior of the user, you can see most users have less claim percent, but few cross more than 40% claim rate. Save the chart for reference. By looking at the graph, we can safely assume that if the claim percentage is more than 40%, a user can be considered an abusive user. Write a SQL query to combine the lifetime and last 24-hour orders, claims, and claim percentage of the user to get a holistic view of each user. Step 5. Instant data decision with rule. If a user's claim rate is more than 40% recently or over time, they will be flagged as an abusive user in real time. To identify abusive users in real time, create a rule with key gratification abuse and add a description to it. And the rule logic would be signal orders 24 hours should be more than 0, and signal claims 24 hours divided by signal orders 24 hours, which is the claim percentage, should be more than 40% for the last 24 hours. Datablit stores batch signal by combining the key of batch signal, which is user lifetime here, and SQL column name, which is orders here. User lifetime orders should be greater than 0, and user lifetime claim percentage should be more than 40%, which is user lifetime claims divided by user lifetime orders. If the rule is true, this means the user is abusive, and we will not show claim options. Step 6. Real-time action. Create the state is abusive user, and update the state to true if the user satisfies the rule logic. Add one more state to display an error message if the user turns out abusive. So before submitting the claim, we will check if the user is abusive or not. Call datablit.rule.eval which takes a rule key, which is gratification abuse here, and user ID as parameters, as we are evaluating the rule for the user. Call the API, and if the user is abusive, show an error message, claim not allowed, user flagged for abusive activity. Else, show no error message and display the claim selection option. Here you can see for Aline Garcia, the claim percentage in the last 24 hours is 20%, and the lifetime claim percentage is 3.7%. Both are less than 40%. We can say that Aline is a loyal customer with normal behavior and a low claim rate. This means the claim selection option will be visible for her, as you can see here. Similarly for Anthony Hall, the claim percentage in the last 24 hours is 50%, and the lifetime claim percentage is around 56%. Both are more than 40%. This clearly suggests that he is frequently exploiting the system beyond normal thresholds. So he is a systematic abuser, and the claim selection option won't be visible for him. Next, for David Thomas, you can see the claim percentage in the last 24 hours is more than 50%, and the lifetime claim percentage is around 7.5%, which means he has recently started abusing the system. The claim option selection won't be visible for him too. And we can say he is an opportunistic abuser. Based on abusive behavior, we have categorized the customers into 3 categories. You can further go in-depth into each category and decide the next course of action in real time with Datablit. In this demo, we saw how Datablit can help you spot an abuse pattern and execute strategy to prevent it in real time. See for yourself what being fast and real-time execution can do for your business with Datablit. Try Datablit now to solve your business use case, completely free. If you need a personalized walkthrough or want to explore whether Datablit is the right fit for you, feel free to book a demo anytime with the link given in the description.